How's that, mate? Can you hear me now? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Can you? I don't. Yeah, just trying to get the game audio too. Oh, oh yes, brilliant.
Bloody hell. Stay away from the fish.
Yep.
How's the audio now?
The daylight saving time,
I can see some levels moving.
Only the next meeting in 1 hour, so it's fine.
Yeah, it works for me. It gives me 1 extra hour to fly before I have to run out.
So I'm not sure if if I'm actually make it to the end. I have to multitask a little bit. Huh?
You'll be right, mate.
And I might not be on Discord.
If anyone can do it, you can do it, Horace.
Yeah, same with me. I have to dress for work before I start flying.
See?
Cool, man. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That's really weird. I should have checked that.
Walk out the door.
Should have checked it before I started, but those yeah, for some reason it knocked out all my audio settings. Anyway, back on now. It's all good. How you been, man? It's been a while.
Let's have some fun with VOR navigation. Can already pick up the next VOR. This time Jay-Z did include the VORs.
Threw a few in there for you, Horace. Yep. Ah, right. Yeah. I don't know. It's really well. It must have been. I was working the other day.
To cruise.
Cruise.
And
Yep.
I'll
Same.
make the coffee.
Yeah, apparently Rock also did pick up the shortcut.
34 knot headwind.
I picked up a
Yeah,
shortcut.
What? Did you change course already to what do we have, 9 or 0?
No, I think he's on the right course.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on it.
So I will undercut you now.
Yeah, man. I've been good. Bud. I've just been busy flying, man. But
we were at the same altitude. I was passing on you.
I had just had a few issues with Streamlabs and that on the stream, so I stopped streaming for a little while. But it seems like it's all sorted out now.
Change to VOR.
Just been playing up a bit. It's been annoying. But all good now, bud. So all good. Thanks for jumping on though, man. We're just leg 9 of our RedBull Rescue Tour from Africa. We're up heading in towards North Macedonia now.
Where are you going, horse?
And then
I've picked up the VOR.
Okay.
then we're off to Salzburg next on Saturday actually, which will be the last leg.
Say I'm shortcutting to Lima, Mike, Oscar. 109er decimal 2 VOR.
You're not following the flight plan, Horace? Just for...
Just have almost. No, you know your next 2 waypoints are VORs.
He's a rebel.
He is, yes.
What flight plan?
Exactly. Well, the next 2 waypoints are perfectly high VORs.
No, man. I don't. Just a regular Samsung watch, man.
On little numbers. I was breaking out.
Although,
Andrew, never mind.
I think a GMT or a UTC watch would be handy.
Yep. I'm just going past Roger. I think he's frozen in space.
Oh, Roger.
So
No Rolex, mate.
Look straight up
No
north,
Rolex.
Flying on the correct line.
No, man.
The other ones are aligned with the.
If only I could afford a Rolex, mate. I've had my share of knockoffs over the years. Cheap ones from I've bought out on holidays, but I'd love a real one. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Oh, I got buzzed.
Yeah, too much money for a watch, brother. Where are we? Must be turning left now. Here we go. Got to be turning left, surely.
So I'm not the only one who is taking the shortcut. Also Dizzle.
I'm getting a fair amount of turbulence above the clouds. Sort of bouncing around a little.
Oh yeah, nice, man. Yeah, 950. But that's all right. That's better. That sounds better, man. I'm paying 14,000.
Yeah, I am a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, it's good, man. Oh, even for a grand, man. You still want to have good finishing. Still want to be a good watch. Not cheap. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Nah, no organ donations required, man. Righto, coffee time, guys. One coffee trip this one. We'll be back in a minute.
Come on.
Screenshot time.
Likewise.
Back soon, bud. Just going to grab myself a cup of coffee. See you shortly.
Oh, we've got a bit of a headwind now.
Yep, 35. Almost. I like the Corsair, but at the moment, without any proper rudder control, it's impossible to land for me.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I've never taken off. Prettily is the word.
Yeah, but because with keypad, it's no, this doesn't work.
Yeah, no, I understand.
But as I said, tomorrow comes my new Hotas, and this time I also ordered pedals. So let's see.
You'll love pedals.
I went all in on the pedals or on the set.
I wouldn't be without mine.
I'm getting a lot of turbulence. Is everybody else getting that, or is my plane broke?
No,
I'm
I'm
getting-
flying.
Not a lot of turbulence, 30 some. It's at flight level 170.
I'm flying at 190.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit, not a lot by any means.
Yeah,
Which
my
plane?
dials all look good, so I don't know. It just started bouncing a little bit there.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely getting that in the course here. Real
Okay.
sharp, sudden jolts.
Yeah, okay.
Obviously, the DC6 is much bigger.
Heavier.
Robust.
I don't mind a little turbulence, but I was afraid my plane broke. But I'm good.
As long as you don't get the black screen, it's fine, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
What is that island to our left? I cannot... Is it Crete? No. What? Lesbos. Ah, okay. Just to confuse Dizzle a little bit. I hope I have enough fuel loaded.
Yeah, I don't think I'll get enough. But anyway, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, should be. Because of the wind now. Our ground speed is much lower.
Ah, yeah. Back, mate. Coffee time. You beauty.
38 knots. I guess everybody welcome to Europe. I think we just left Asia.
Yeah.
Or most of us left Asia.
Yes. Thanks, Horace.
Yeah. I think I must have missed. Oh, hang on. No, I would have missed Saturday. Yep. Okay. Fine. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself.
Good boy, mate.
Speak of Turkey. I guess we are now back in Europe. So the scenery will get better. It's not like Australia. And you're not allowed to fuel dump anymore, huh? Of course.
We've been saving it up, mate.
Stop dumping on Australia. Bloody hell, jeez.
Yeah.
Here we have a new fuel dump policy.
That Horace out there? Oh, yeah. 424, yeah, it's Horace.
Did somebody ever see that crazy video? I think it's already 1 year old or 2 years. From the Garmin G3000 system, Autoland function.
No, not seen it.
I guess I will simply post it in the channel. I think it's from 2 years ago, and as far as it's a real life video, it's not a sim video. But basically, if you are sitting as a passenger without any knowledge, in the passenger seat and the pilot fades out, that there's a button which you then activate, and then it activates the Garmin Autoland feature. So the system will choose the next suitable airport, will even instruct, because let's say the pilot is really dead or whatever, yeah? So you cannot talk to the pilot. It will talk to ATC. It will instruct exactly you what to do in terms of, yeah, you need to be buckled up, you need to rest calm, you are not allowed to touch any controls and so, and it will actively land at the next airport and then also tell you, okay, the doors can be opened by pressing that switch and this one, and it will shut down the engines, everything. And I
Yeah,
think
right.
it's nowadays certified, even. It's for small GA planes, no? If you are just a passenger and the pilot cannot operate the plane, you can simply press one button.
Yeah,
The
okay.
plane does the rest. It's really cool. The video, and it's a real live video, huh? So from inside the plane.
Yeah, that's the Garmin you're talking about.
The Garmin, yeah, the Garmin G3000.
Yeah.
Huh?
In real life, when the pilot dies, I'm going to be looking for a parachute.
No, you
Yeah.
simply in this case you simply have to press that button and the plane will do the rest. It will land anywhere, talk to ATC and teach you calmly through everything you need to know and what not to do. Simply
When the machines take over.
exactly.
Yes,
Really,
yes, that's right.
it's like this, yeah. It's then showing on all screens. Autoland has been activated. Blah blah blah. Yeah. You will land in 50 minutes. And so on, yeah. It will talk, it will, yeah.
Here's
there's
a
no-
document to write your last will. Testament.
Who shall I contact for you?
Yeah,
There's that
yeah.
commercial where the airline loses its pilot, and the stewardess comes back and finds a guy who's an expert in Microsoft Flight Simulator. You know, that's what I'm
Yeah,
getting off.
yeah.
I can post the link. It's as said, it's in real life, and
I'll watch it, but I don't want to be in that situation. The pilot dies. I'm looking to get out somehow.
yeah, but yeah, I'm not sure what to do. But there's apparently a little rescue. Just push that one button. That's a red button. And simply push it.
The whole plane has a parachute, huh?
No, it was a, what was it? Was it a Bonanza? I think it was some Beechcraft single engine plane. Yeah?
I know the Cirrus definitely has a parachute or parachutes.
The Cirrus does have it, yeah.
Right.
Where do we post links in which chat?
Just pop it in the flight lounge. Pop it in the flight lounge, Horace, yeah. Just real quick, so our arrival airport, we've got an ILS available there, runway 34, which is suitable for the wind there. It's 290 at 2 knots. And the frequency is 108.70. The course of 341 degrees.
Sounds good to me. All right.
No worries.
Right, according to Little Lab map, it's about 108.7 and 341 degrees magnetic.
That's it. Right. ILS 34. There is an approach there in the GPS there with a transition of 1 Tango. Probably be the best.
Copy that.
So we are approaching the beautiful island of Linus. Nice. passing Bulgaria just by a notch. It's just a in the end, we will land in North Macedonia. That's the country which Germany beat 4-0 or 4-1 yesterday in soccer for the World Championship games in the qualification round.
Who did Germany?
We are already qualified. Germany is qualified,
Yeah, nice.
and Denmark is the second one. Denmark, since today, is also qualified. And so far, 2 countries qualified for sure. That's Germany and Denmark. The first game we lost against North Macedonia, but the second one was a little bit one-sided.
Pardon me.
Guys, just checking the winds at the destination. Either runways are okay, but runway 34 ILS is what I'm going to pick.
Yeah, same here, but I have never ever got transitions to work. I don't know why. Something I'm doing wrong.
Yep, 3-4 for sure, absolutely.
My 530 is only showing Sierra Kilo Juliet as a transition.
Okay. Yeah, I'm using the 530 as well. It's got the other one in there, but it could be the nav data, Jim.
Probably.
So which transition are you proposing?
Well, I've got one Tango, which is extends out straight in, which is good for me. Yeah.
Yeah, and now I've lost all the tags in front of me.
One Tango seems about right.
Yeah, it's been up in a bit, Brian. The tag's dropping in and out.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to this next update, I think.
Yeah. It's going to go very smoothly. I can feel it.
Just another day or two, huh? 2 days?
19th? No, was it?
No, yeah, the 19th. So
19th,
that's
yeah.
next. It's next for Australia. It's next Wednesday.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yep. So Tuesday for the States.
If you're watching the stream, thanks for jumping
Wednesday
on.
for us, hey?
Appreciate it. Just doing our leg 9 trip,
Get up Wednesday morning.
the Red Bull DC6 Tour, all the way from Africa, and we're just heading into
Mate,
Europe
I'm
now.
sorry, I was saying bed.
9th leg, Tony 10 legs. Last leg is on Saturday night. 2-hour flight to Salzburg.
And then I'll get my wife a cup of coffee and
Landing in North Macedonia tonight.
Yeah. So you're better now, Paul? You had through, I think.
Well,
right?
I took my last antibiotic after dinner tonight. So, but I'm still coughing from time to time. So I've got to go back and see the doctor at some stage, probably on Friday.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what, I'll give that. I'll give.
In the doctor's office.
Yeah. I gave up smoking a bit over 12 months ago. I gave up smoking, and I'll tell you what I've done. I've never coughed before, but geez, I've coughed since giving up.
Yeah.
Weird,
Yeah,
absolutely
I don't
weird.
smoke, but it's just asthma. It's just another variation on asthma, the coughing side of it, as opposed to the wheezing. But anyway, see what happens. There are worse things. anybody wants to set the BOR of the destination, it's 112.8.
Thank you.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, thanks, Paul.
And the target altitude, because you you track to the VOR and then track out and then back. It's one of those teardrop approaches. Is 6,000, and then you descend down to 4,000 when you do the teardrop, and 3,600 is where you intercept the glide slope. But 6,000 is the first altitude that you're looking for.
Yeah, I didn't get that approach. Mine's straight in with through 1 Tango.
Oh, okay.
So there might be a couple of different ones there. Yeah.
There's a few peaks around there too, so you got to watch the altitude close.
Correct.
Yeah, well, that's where a little lab map comes in handy. I don't suppose it's in real life by any means, but it's certainly handy for this simulation.
I guess the DC6 flight might get interesting over time if you're going to the Alps or to Salzburg.
Yeah, definitely.
This plane is not suited for the standard approach charts. Not really. For Australia it was easy, but in the Alps or, I don't know, Aras or Lukla, it's interesting.
I downloaded the new graphics driver that came out. I think it came out maybe today or yesterday.
Really?
Very
Today?
recent. Yeah.
How is it?
I saw a video YouTube clip on it. The Pie in the Sky guy, he tested it, said it seemed fine. I mean, it wasn't particularly focused on Flight Simulator, but it you know, it's got various improvements and for various games. And he suggested he thought it performed quite well in the simulator. So anyway, I've downloaded it. And I'm using it now in VR. It's fine.
So it doesn't break stuff, correct?
I did some looking at some videos on Windows 11, and it appears there's still quite a few bugs floating around that could affect your game, game playing and frame rates.
Yeah, stay away from that, I think, until everything's settled down.
Yeah, I think so. Give it 6 months, I reckon.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, things I've heard about it aren't all that good.
There's no need for me to update to Windows 11.
Is everyone going the ILS into Skoji?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, why not?
Skopje.
Is that how you say it? Skopje, is
Yep.
it?
Skopje.
Yep, Skopje.
Skopje. Skopje.
With an E, Skopje.
Yeah, you think I'm going to remember that in half an hour's time?
Why can't the whole world just speak English? I don't know.
Yeah.
I fully agree with you.
Well, I'll tell you what, most of the world can speak English. It seems like better look can speak most of the world.
Yeah. No, I fully agree.
Well, in aviation, everybody has to speak English, but the trouble is you've still got to pronounce the names of some of these foreign places.
Yeah, I know. And I'll tell you what, and a little nav map, not very, very realistic, but I'll tell you what, Europe's not too bad, but Asia, bloody hell.
Yeah, but still, sometimes I also respect the names of the places in their original language. For instance, Beijing is in German. It's Peking.
Yeah, but you don't. Yeah, but you don't get Beijing. You know, in the default maps, you get Chinese, Cantonese, or hieroglyphics.
Yeah, places I think maybe shall still be local somehow. If you can.
You know what? You know what's really, 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 really upsetting? I download movies, right? And they've got a choice of English and French, and it defaults to French, and that really pisses me off. I have to go into the settings and change it back to English.
Oh no!
That's disgusting, isn't it? I mean, what do they think?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, is somebody watching William Shatner going into space today in 3 hours?
Oh yeah, well I tell you what, they take my head off to him. He's 92, isn't he? You know, when I was a kid, 13 or 14 years old, back in the early 60s, I said I wanted to be an astronaut, and they just brought the house down. That did, I tell you. But you know, it's highly possible today.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm also very curious. I will for sure watch the live stream starting at 14 UTC. I think it is.
You got a couple $1 million, you can do it.
Oh yeah.
No,
Sorry.
no,
Yeah.
no, it's not so expensive. He's taking the cheap one with the Amazon guy with the Blue Origin. I think it's only 200,000. It's not Elon Musk. He has the real space one, which takes you a couple of days, and this is really expensive.
But
You don't want the budget flight to go to space.
But he's doing it.
are you telling me that
say only 200,000? Oh well, I'll get to go this weekend. Bloody hell!
is Jeff Bezos really going to charge William Shatner 200 grand?
I don't know. I have no
No,
idea.
don't doubt it.
What if he
doubt
I wouldn't
it
put it
very
past
much.
him? He's a
It
bloody
comes with a bag of
cheapskate.
pretzels.
The funniest thing is when William Shatner, who played Captain Spock, of course, Captain Kirk, of course, you know, gets up in space and he gets out sick and everything else and can't stand the.
Yeah.
It's very likely to. It's very likely to kill him. He's 90 years of age and he's not in great shape at all.
He's 90 years old.
Bring me back down, Scotty.
Yeah, bring me back down, yeah.
Quick.
Yeah, get me out of here. Get me out of this mess. What was I thinking?
He needs study
well.
and sick day.
Yes, yeah.
He was flying the galaxy for 3 or 4 decades, and now he's getting sick. This would be so funny. I love it.
He's made bones. He's made bones. It's probably bones anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I reckon they will have it as far as I'm concerned. When I was a kid, I would have put it on it, but I wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it now.
But I mean, if he can do it, everybody can do it. It's not a matter of age or so. Just
I want him to see
money.
I want some bloody alien entity to get on the outside of the capsule, and I want to hear him say, "There's something on the wing."
Give me more cow, Captain Cheeseburger, and all.
Famous ion storm, yeah.
He must have been close to a teenager when he did that one, huh?
Oh yeah, close to it.
The old Twilight Zone.
To me, put it that way.
But it's a really cool PR stunt of Jeff Bezos and Amazon, yeah. To do that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should have had Spock up there with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I'll pick up the next VOR.
Okay. Bit of cloud down there.
Yeah.
See
Like
those
a rainbow.
rainbows?
Must be some There must be some rain down there then. Yeah, there's a gap in the cloud and there's a rainbow you can see through it.
No, can't see it.
I'm just flying over,
I mean, you won't do your way ahead of me.
Yeah. Be gone by the time we get there.
Yeah.
Hey, you see those two?
Alexandros.
You see those two
I
guys?
downloaded that.
Did you see those two guys that went over to Perth to watch the grand final? They're going to do a bit of jail time, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Got sentenced tonight. Yeah.
We got some idiot down here, in Hobart. His third visit to Tassie. The first 2 times he didn't have the correct papers, so they sent him back. This time, they put him in quarantine in Hobart, and he broke out.
Oh, yeah. Joking.
Ah, yeah. Right.
And they found him and locked him up now. But I mean, what an asshole!
Hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Stupid.
That's right. And talking about stupidity, in New South Wales now, they're opening everything up and everything's all honky dory, and they're clapping themselves on the back. You watch the bloody the rate goes through the roof now.
Yeah. I went to a meeting last night, or was supposed to go to this meeting to, where the lady who owns the farms was going to do an induction course with us and tell us all the do's and don'ts with the property. And there were 2 guys from the club there that had really bad flu. They said, I've never had, this is the worst flu I've ever had. And I'm saying, what are you doing here?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
We've been tested. I said, but
Yeah, but
even
it's
if
the
it's
flu.
not,
Bloody hell.
even if it's not COVID, you're going to give everyone the flu.
That's true.
right.
Flu,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought
People
you
just don't
scumbags.
care. They just don't
No,
care.
they
about others.
don't care, and yeah, like I said, it'll go through the roof in New South Wales. That's for sure. It doesn't worry me too much, but it certainly worries me as far as my wife is concerned. I mean, she is just about double dosed, but you know, her immune system's shot to start with, so all the dose has been in her case is that she may not die. But anyway, so they opened things up. So I went to JB Hi-Fi today, and I haven't got enough hands to bloody check in and show my COVID jabs and oh God, as well as hang on to the bit of shopping I've done.
Hmm.
And the worst thing is you use your smartphone to call up these apps, and of course it doesn't recognise you because you've got a bloody mask on, and you've got to key in all these bloody passwords to get past the various apps to get them to do what you want them to do. Yeah.
Exactly, and these days I've got to wear glasses for anything close up. So I put my bloody glasses on because they fog up straight away because the bloody hopeless, very hopeless.
Yeah. I have to take my glasses off when I'm wearing a mask because they just fog up. I can't walk around.
Yeah, well, I didn't mind it so much, but I didn't have to wear them. But anything close up now, I've got to wear glasses.
From Friday onwards, have a new policy with our customer that we have to show the green pass, which is very interesting because in Germany it's forbidden to ask for that one. There's no law. Italy has it, but Germany does not have it. But the space agency basically counts as it has some kind of diplomatic status. For instance, not even the police can enter it. It's basically you are leaving Germany once you enter the ground. So all the lawyers are already getting alerted from the contracting companies in case there's people are not let inside. Also, because my company is simply not allowed to ask me about my vaccination status. They simply don't have to know. But at the main gate of the customer, you have to show it's unpaid. 500 meters away. So might be interesting on Friday. Nobody knows exactly what will happen on Friday.
Yeah, the trouble is though that Germany, well, it's not exactly small, but it's smaller than Australia. And Australia, you've got all the different states have got different laws. So basically, if you double dose, you'll be able to fly to the States, but you can't fly to Brisbane, for example, from Sydney.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
See?
just
Yeah.
silly.
Yeah. Italy has a law from Friday onwards that every employee has to be vaccinated, or the company can enforce it. It can. It does not need to, but it can. There's a law, but it's only in Italy. And as ESA or the space agency is present in many different countries, they want to harmonize everything, and now they want to apply the Italian law to all other countries.
Mm.
We will see. We will see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Of course, I'm also not officially to ask my team members, if we have a problem now or not. But I know we will not have a problem. Yeah, because they told me, okay, fine, voluntarily. But I'm not allowed to ask them. In Germany, it's forbidden to ask about the health status. It's personal data.
Yeah.
You cannot ask.
Yeah, I honestly think that eventually economy becomes far more important than people.
It's the same if you go to a restaurant. You have, if you go to a restaurant in
You see
Germany,
with this
you have
new
to show
airline
your
starting up, Bonza Airlines, have you heard that?
Oh yeah, starting up, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Crazy name, eh? Bonza.
Bonza Airlines. Sensational.
I can see that taking off in other countries other than Australia. Ha ha ha. Bonza, mate. Cooey cobber.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good on for trying, I suppose.
Yeah.
Hey, I see what you mean by the rainbows close to this VOR.
Yeah, I can see some rain showers near the coast.
Could be some funny icing conditions because it's still cold in Europe.
Well, that's a point.
All that talking, I'm flying the wrong way.
Yeah, look at you guys. Wondering where you're going, Horace.
Okay.
Decided to go north.
VOR navigation.
Yeah.
I missed the point where I actually hit the VOR.
Well, one thing I'm looking forward to with this update is that apparently it's implementing certain things that developers have been waiting for to be able to release planes. So we might see a whole stack of planes starting to get released once this is in place.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that message about the Twin Otter, yeah. That's one of them.
And there's a Milviz is releasing some kind of that island hopper thing. So it just disappoints. I want that plane, but it disappoints me. I purchased that VN2 one that's on the marketplace, and if I knew this Milviz one was coming out, I'm sure it's going to be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I had already a lot of fun with the BN2 already, so I have it since.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean,
Nice
it's a fine plane, but with Milviz releasing their thing, I forget the name they had. I don't know, ATR. Somebody know what I'm talking about? ATR 700.
Yep,
Yeah.
true. Yeah,
And
the ATR.
so yeah, that's it. Thank you. But so now the BN2, I'm never going to touch the BN2 again once I get the ATR.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know about the ATR, but the Dash 8 Q400 is. I'm not too sure. There's a freeware version of that, and outside looks pretty good. But inside the panel is just hopeless, absolutely hopeless. That's a freeware version of the -8. So Milvies are coming out with the ATR, are they?
That is correct. I saw that on the forum early this morning. I saw it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, Milvies are normally pretty good. They
That's
brought
right.
out the they brought out the PT6 a little early, but the idea is that you'll pay more for it later on if you haven't bought it now.
Yeah, and you know the biggest problem we're going to have is deciding which plane we want to use. So that's a good issue.
Good problem to have, right?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Anything low and slow I'll probably get, but if it's high and fast, so to speak, or airliner type stuff, well, I don't mind this DC6. Got to be honest with you. I'll probably get the 727 when it comes out, but I can't think of anything else. Not at the moment, anyway.
Well, you got to get.
37.
You got to get the
737, yeah.
and the MD80.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You get the MD80, bro.
DC3.
You got to get
DC3.
MD80, DC3, and the Phoenix Street
Oh,
20.
the list just goes on.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
Well,
Tick 'em all.
Well, MD80 one.
Yeah.
I don't need to eat lunch anymore.
Where's the I want to have everything button?
Yeah, it's it.
Yeah.
Then you get up in the morning and go, "What do I want to fly today?"
Well, as like I said to Valerie, we'll win Powerball one day. I know for an absolute fact that if we don't buy the tickets, the numbers will come up.
My main problem is still when Jay-Z had his...
The Phoenix 320 is going to be very good, but I'm a Boeing man, so, you know,
Yeah, okay.
it'll be good though, I think.
Yeah, well, I've got the Bredog. I think it's Bredog 737, but it's nothing compared to the X-Plane one.
Nah, it's a joke.
My main issue was always when Jay-Z had his TBM Tuesday. I don't like the TBM, but there's no...
You can see the PMDG quality when you're flying this thing. You can see the quality.
Yeah.
At the moment, the TBM is unique. There's almost no other plane. No? I was always trying the DC6 with a, I don't know, 30-minute head start. Huh?
Yeah.
Something like this, yeah. But there are some planes which are unique. Of course, for GA, I have tons of planes, yeah. Who replace each other.
I really enjoyed flying the TBM when we did that series of flights a little while back.
Yeah, it's good.
I love that airplane.
Good to learn it.
Nice
Yeah.
airplane, no doubt about it.
No, it's too
Yeah,
easy. Too
particularly
much
the
glass.
modded version of it. Yeah.
It's glass.
Yeah, well, after that's right. The TBM, I don't mind it. I haven't flown it that often, but I don't mind it at all, especially with the modifications. And talking about modifications, Paul, the CJ4 with that mod you were talking about is a lot better.
Oh, it's fabulous.
Yeah, CJ4 is brilliant. Yeah.
Yep, I love it. Yep. Agreed. It was also in the early days when there were some flights announced, some community flights with the Beechcrafts. There was no replacement. Okay, nowadays we have the Mooney, we have the Trinidad, and so now it's better. But in the beginning there was nothing, so I was also not happy.
Yeah, well, Paul,
Just an update on that Star training session that was going to happen next Sunday, Sydney time. At about my slot was 10:06. Anyway, he sent an update through today saying that over in that country where they're flying, which is I think in the Canadian region, they couldn't get. You seem to think a lot of people on holidays or something, but they couldn't get the coverage with controllers, so they've canned it, and they're looking at it. It's coming up with a completely different event in a different area, so it's off for the moment.
That's okay.
But you'd think that before you book something like that, you'd get all the resources, line up all the resources, make sure that you could offer it, and then plan it. You know?
Yeah. I think so.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Kind of chicken and the egg.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, pretty soon, mate. Get in there. 100 miles to go.
That means somehow I have to try a landing with 10 minutes in the meeting. Oh dear.
You'll be alright.
Yeah, if you don't see me anymore. It's, sadly, this is a meeting where I have to talk the most.
Ah, it's one of those. Yeah.
One of those.
We've had a pretty trouble-free run tonight.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many issues.
Nobody died, huh?
No.
Died. No engine died.
No dies, nothing. No, it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, but the business end of the flight's just about to start.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, shush. Don't say
Yeah.
a word.
I'm going to be attempting my own approach. I'm not going to follow that convoluted track that goes to the airport, then heads out of the airport, and then turns around and comes back. I'm going to intercept the ILS on my own.
Yeah, good idea. Makes sense.
Well, that's what I do, but yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, I put an approach in, and I can put the approach in, but it always takes me to the airport first, so beats the heck out of me. So I'll just intercept the ILS.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, my approach seems to be fine so far.
Yeah, mine's got me going straight in the approach.
2.8.
There's something to be said for looking at your weather forecast before you take off and do your flight plan, already knowing what runway you're going to approach.
I usually do a flight planning before, but of course it can change depending on how long the flight is. But now I also have turbulences here. My latest wind data shows 3 knots from 290 where we are now. Welcome to Bulgaria for some people.
What happened to Gary?
Welcome to Bulgaria. 'Cause
Yeah,
we're just crossing a little tiny piece of Bulgaria, and some are in, some are not. The other ones are still in Greece.
Hi guys. Are we shooting the ILS today?
Yes.
Some do, yeah.
Cool.
112.8.
Thank you.
Runway 34.
112.8.
No, 108.70 for the ILS.
108. Ooh.
What?
Okay.
108.70.
Let
Yeah.
me- I'll check on my own. Thank you.
Did you see the update for the P38, Edric?
Yeah, didn't. There was yesterday, wasn't it? Didn't get
Yeah, and
any time for it.
one notable fix and update is the nose wheel steering. So that's interesting, isn't it?
Nice, yeah. That might actually solve the problem. That'd be
Fingers
a wonderful
crossed.
flight, yeah.
And to confirm, JZ was right with the ILS frequency. I dialed in the VUR out of Skopje, not the ILS.
Transition was SKJ, was it?
One.
Or are you
tango.
doing
We're doing
one tango?
I've got one tango, yeah.
Yeah, alright, cool.
Oh, I forgot my descent. Now I have to do a little steep dive. JZ is already 7,000 feet below me.
Yes, mate, yeah.
You know?
Just heading down nice and easy.
Terrain looks quite nice.
Yep. Watch your terrain radar.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, watching the
Yep,
train, yeah.
beautiful mountains here, yeah. Looks like a nice range to my left.
What's this terrain radar? There's no freaking terrain radar in this plane.
I do.
Yeah.
No.
I have it.
If you're using a 750, you have a little bit.
Exactly.
This motor was cool, I think.
There goes the electrocution again. Someone's copping it.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Are we all still in formation, or did that fall away?
Well, sort of together.
Pretty close.
Yeah, not too bad.
Opened up a bit.
Yeah, it's not so easy to do formation flying DC6s, so. I only got that single one screenshot with Christina in the picture. And but I think
Yeah,
it
I was afraid to try and fly manually because
Yeah, exactly.
the limitations of my flying skills was going to exceed the the expectations of all of you guys' medications. So, you know.
Agreed. What's the airport elevation? Does somebody has it ready?
781 feet.
Oh, okay, we have to go down. Okay.
Which was quite nice. Those couple of cloud layers ahead of us.
I'm probably in cloud at the moment.
It's beautiful terrain.
Yeah.
These
Yeah,
ridges to the left are really interesting.
You learn a lot about geography, the sim
There's
nature.
a little town here that's really dense in the middle and farmland all around. Zubovo or something. Beautiful.
Well, on my map, they're all written in Greek, so I can't understand them.
All Greek to me.
Yeah, I suppose it'd be alright if you can understand the names. I did my usual trick, too low, too early.
You get the better view that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like about 5 of us are going to hit the IRS at the same time.
Yeah, be
Well, that's
nice and tight. Get it in there, Horace. Not long, mate. Quick.
tried to hustle up and get ahead of everybody else, but we always wind up trying to land at the same exact time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No worries at all.
No, that mountain peak is coming close.
Yeah.
26 inches, please. Setting 26 inches. 26 inches set. Descent checklist, please. Altimeters and flight instruments cross-checked. Seatbelt signs on. On. Engine blowers low. Low. Descent checks are complete. Cooling turbine. Normal. Fuel booster pumps. On low. Fuel tank selectors. Mains on. Crossfeed off. Hydraulic bypass valve. Down. No smoking signs. On. In-range checks complete.
Yeah, terrain looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Don't dump fuel.
Yeah.
And it is time for awkward silence.
Yes.
Everybody's getting
Yep.
Yeah. Trying to think about Wilt and stuff.
Small talk is over.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
can see Ken ahead that's already made the right turn. Cool.
Wow. I'm really annoyed. It might really hit me about
3600 is to intercept the ILS, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep,
Yep.
3600.
33. 36, yeah. So
36, yep.
36, yeah.
It's silly sitting in front of my computer having my heart rate go up.
Especially if you're in VR, yeah? It's sometimes scary. I know what you mean. There's one little mountain which shows up in yellow in my flight path.
It was quite, the fairly low airport is fairly bound to surround it though.
Yeah. Be prepared when we approach Salzburg.
Yeah.
Yeah, because so far I think we never flew in these events over mountains. Australia there was none. Africa, yeah,
No. No.
not really. No. But of course now we are coming close to the Alps. It might be even more fun to land in Innsbruck and Lovi where the approach is 4 degrees,
Well,
5 degrees. I
next
don't know, yeah.
next Wednesday we'll be doing that.
Yeah. But it's Salzburg, it's not Innsbruck, because Innsbruck is in the valley and you
Yeah.
have to follow a specific, it's like Paros, a little bit easier like Paros. Huh? You have to have quite a steep landing path. For Salzburg, we can maybe, the worst thing which can happen is that we have weather issues.
Yeah.
Low clouds now, and we have to cross for the Alps and going down again. So I guess this is the most challenging part. Oh, meeting has started. Hi.
No.
Yeah.
Well, if I wasn't busy before, I certainly am busy now.
Flaps 20. Setting flaps 20.
Good one, Ken.
20 flaps set.
I'm in.
Mixtures rich weight. Auto range.
Keep running through. You got Rock
Mixtures set.
and
Gear up and
Mum
down,
and
please.
behind you.
Gear up and down. Gear down and locked. 3 rings. Routes. 2400 RPM.
I'll move down the back of the bus so there's room for everyone else.
Plus 3 degrees. Tail flaps set. ADI. ADI off. ADI is off. Wavy lights. Speed good. Extending lights. Lights extended and on. RB. Calming call. Set call. Before landing checks complete.
Okay, well I can see the runway, but I'm far too low.
For some reason my drone is stuck on one speed at the moment. You're all lined up coming in here.
I've just done a poll and crashed the desktop.
Oh no.
Oh,
Catch
no.
us all next week.
No.
Okay, good.
See you next week, Steph.
Yeah,
See ya, mate.
I might
You could
spawn in
always-
once people come in.
Yeah, spawn and do
Yeah.
the landing,
Yeah,
mate.
do that.
Come on. Okay, I got the scorecards out.
Oh,
Whoa, are you alright, Greg?
Yeah, I lost all power for some reason, and just restoring it. See if I can fly out of it.
Nice save. You're really low. I'm surprised you managed to save it. Wow.
Yeah. I will save it. I'm still flying.
Lovely, lovely. Coming
This is
up
looking
on
good.
final fix.
This is looking good. This is looking good. Oh yes. Textbook. Very nice, whoever that was.
Thank you.
Oh,
Was Jim?
I just realised something. ILS 108.7. I didn't put that in.
Yep, 108.7. That's right.
yeah.
I did. Mine wouldn't pick it. I could pick it up, and I've had to fly it manually. It wouldn't lock on with the autopilot.
What?
Me too.
But
Let's see if my works. I'm on final
pilots of that caliber, Jim.
fix right
It's
now.
no problem. It's all
But
in work.
yeah, it's amazing. I didn't see any activity on the gauge, and I thought, what have I forgotten? And I was going through, and I thought, shit, I didn't put the bloody frequency in the nav one. Anyway, it's all in now, and I'm below the glide slope, so it's all good.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, way back you were talking about the VOR, but I thought you'd, you know.
No,
The
that was
VOR.
the VOR,
Yeah.
not the localizer.
I'm on short final, just about to land.
Well, it was good practice doing a landing by hand.
Yeah, you did well, Jim. It was a beauty, man.
It's the virtue of the constant 500 feet per minute. It makes it pretty easy.
I still can't get the Corsairs to load, even though I've got it installed.
No, for some stupid reason I can't now either. I used to.
This is looking good. Looking good. A little bit to the right of the line, left of the line. Nice. Nice, picked it up at the last minute. Beautiful. Superb. There's no challenge anymore. This is
Superb.
This is like watching one of these death-defying races, but no one crashes.
Oh yeah. How were you two? Down the
Everyone asked for their money back.
A nice, peaceful Indianapolis 500.
I came to see a hard diving act. I'm going to see a hard diving act. There's no death here. Someone's going to have to throw themselves under the bus. We got a contender.
yeah, I'm about to. So where you? I'll park next to you, Ken. Yeah, I see where you are.
Yeah, just down at the end of the ramp there.
What is this? Even the spits are greasing them.
Oh yeah.
Here comes Woz.
It was
What's
won't be
that
coming in. Just crashed the desktop.
Yeah, you suddenly went off the screen. I thought you were
Yeah,
still
that's
in a
right.
little nav map.
That's
Don't you hate it
terrible.
when it does that?
No,
You get
Yeah.
so far along in the journey, and this is the climax, and the bloody thing crashes to desktop. Too. Crazy.
Yeah, it's got to be
something
something
else
to
that's pretty bad too, is when you're close to an aircraft, they disappear.
I wish there were an explanation, because we're using so many different ranges of equipment, but all having the same phenomena. It's just...
Well, yeah. Well, if they give us a log file that we could look at, and not just see the result being due to the executable for Microsoft Flight Simulator, it'd be so much better.
Well, at least VR didn't crash me this time, Paul.
That's good. Are you enjoying VR?
Oh yeah.
No, good. Ziggy sent me a message today saying he's really enjoying the experience and loving the graphics and sound quality. So it's good. I'm glad it worked out.
Yeah, thanks so much. Particularly, I noticed in the cockpit, it's moving my head around. It's really smooth. It's not,
yeah. No,
not
it's great.
jerky at all.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think you started at a very nice time in the Sims Live, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, before we were having way lots of problems. And likewise, it's always random, so it's really hard to dial it in.
It'll be interesting to see what happens next Tuesday, I guess it is.
Yeah, yeah.
With respect to
Bit of
VR.
improvements for VR, that's for sure. Hopefully that's good.
Coming in. Oh, was you back up on the screen again, mate? Did you respawn?
I'm trying to get back in.
Yeah, a couple of hours and bang, crested the aircraft. It's just unreal, isn't it?
Can you use that Direct 2 function in the toolbar to set yourself up on the approach?
Yeah, I'll try.